Hey, good afternoon. It's Bill Hinnant here, physician and attorney on behalf of LawMD.com. I appreciate your tuning us in today, and we're here to try to answer your questions about medical legal matters and hopefully provide good, reliable answers as well as a source of information and service to you if we can at all perhaps benefit you in your healthcare journey. One of the worst things that can happen to you in today's world is that you be a victim of medical negligence. That is, that you're a victim of carelessness in the healthcare setting, such that you're damaged. Perhaps you lose function or have a long-term chronic condition or miss work, or maybe you're not even able to work anymore. Or, of course, most critically, you want to remain alive. You don't want to lose your life. You don't want a family member to lose their life. I was asked a question about family history in cancer cases. Family history is critically important because there are many tumors that are known to be related to genetic predisposition, sometimes even at the chromosomal level. There are certain mutations on certain chromosomes that correlate very closely to the possibility of an individual developing specific types of cancer associated with those genetic abnormalities. Many times these are screened for, and sometimes they're not. But your family history, particularly in your first degree relatives, by that we mean your parents and your siblings, is critical. If you have a chronic disease or a malignancy that occurs in your family with strong penetrance and with significant frequency, it's important many times that you be screened before the disease actually occurs. That is, that your doctor consider your history and obtain certain lab testing to determine if you may have this tumor. Many of you may be aware of the fact that in women in particular, there's a critical chromosomal marker for the presence of breast cancer. If you're a woman whose mother, grandmother, sister had breast cancer, it's important not only that you be appropriately treated if you're ever diagnosed with that tumor, but also that you be screened appropriately. So it's important that you provide your doctor with an adequate family history and that he or she then recognize when you're at an age where you may be at risk for that particular disease, or age may have nothing to do with it. You may simply be at risk based on your chromosomal, your genetic history. So again, if you have a strong family history, mention it to your doctor. If you do that and it's plain on its face and you aren't appropriately screened, you may have an action at law, a lawsuit, potentially that could be of value to you. It's bad enough to be diagnosed with any illness, and particularly cancer, but it's even worse when you weren't treated appropriately or weren't worked up appropriately to start with. At LawMD, we're aware of these particular clinical scenarios. We can help you analyze those situations and determine if you should have been screened appropriately and whether you may have been the victim of medical negligence. We hope that that never hits you, that you're never in that particular scenario, but if you are, please let us know if we can help. We're certainly here to try. We appreciate you getting in touch if we can be of service. Remember, that's LawMD.com. Thank you.